Look at here, y'all. Today at home with Miss Joan, we're making my mama's chocolate pound cake. Look at here, I'm testing it. Hey, yeah, look at that. That thing is done. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to show you how to make this cake. It is going to be so good. Okay, y'all. To make this cake, I always use this just because Mama did the Swan's Down cake flour. Now, this is just a finer sifted flour, okay? But that's what she used. Look at here, since 1894. She don't hardly go back that far. But anyway, she really believed in this stuff. So she always said, Joan, if you're making a from scratch cake, you make sure you use this kind of cake flour right here. And I always have all over these years. So this right here, I'm going to sift my dry ingredients together. So I'm going to check myself and make sure, yeah, this is 3 cups of the flour that I just showed you, okay? Now, if you don't have that kind of flour, you're using plain flour, okay? Because we're going to add our own rising agents, which is a teaspoon of baking powder and a half a teaspoon of salt. Whoops. I better back off on that, hadn't I? Because when you're baking, you need to be real precise. Amen. And then a half a cup of cocoa. I'm putting it in here too, and I'm counting it as a dry ingredient, okay? But this cake tastes salty. We're going to say, Miss Joan, you went a little overboard on that half a teaspoon. One thing about my big, super duper KitchenAid is it don't cock back like a lot of those smaller ones do. Or if y'all know how to make it cock back, be sure to let me know. But I haven't been able to get it to do that when it's the commercial kind or whatever you call them, the bigger ones. I know y'all heard me talk about this mixture before. To this day, I still don't know who gave it to me. I bet they're grinning like a possum if they watch my videos. That was before I ever started the YouTube channel. They just knew, I guess, how much I love to cook and how I love the color red in my kitchen. Okay, we have sifted our 3 cups of flour and our half a teaspoon of salt, half a cup of cocoa, and also the baking powder, which was 1 teaspoon. And now I'm going to put in 2 soft sticks of butter and a half a cup of Crisco, or shortening, okay? Y'all saw I went with a half a cup of shortening first. 2 really soft, see them? Sticks of butter. We're going to cream all this together. Woo-wee, and I'm going on low. Okay? And I'm going to put in eggs slowly. 5 eggs. A lot of the old-time cakes like this, they'll take 5 or 6 eggs. It already smells so good, chocolatey. We're going to add 3 cups of sugar. Getting thick. Ready to add some milk, and we're using 1 1/4 cups of milk. My mother has written down sweet milk. This recipe's so old. Back then, well, we never heard of skim milk and 2% and all that. It was either it come out of the cow or you bought a gallon of regular milk at the store. Oh, I'm slanging it. My daughter's giving me the signal I got to talk over this mixture, and that is a great idea. I'm slowly adding the milk, 1 1/4 cups. Now what I did, this is canned milk, because it's richer. I did like a cup of canned milk and 1/4 cup of my milk, which is skim milk, is all I had. But it's going to be good. When you put that canned milk in it, it makes it a little creamier. Now all we like is a teaspoon of vanilla. Now when we bake this cake off, it bakes in a large tube pan. You can eat it just plain, or you can put your chocolate icing on it. One of these kinds, what I'm calling a tube pan. Okay? Now we gotta grease it real good. I think I've told y'all before, I do not trust them baking sprays with my cakes like this. While that's creaming up, I'll just go ahead and be greasing this pan. Because I mean, we gotta grease the hound out of it, okay? That means a lot. I'm just got a paper towel wrapped around my 3 fingers, and I'm just going around getting it in all the corners. I'm at the crevices. That's usually one of my least favorite things to do is grease the pan. I don't know why, but it is. Looks like I got it greased really good. So now I'm going to dust it with some flour. Just shake it all around. Trying to get it all around the sides too. Okay, I'm going to take it over the sink and get the excess out of the pan. There it is. That'd be some good licking right there. I mean, we used to fight over who's going to lick the beaters. She didn't have just one beater like this is. There was 2. Do y'all do that when you're making one of your mama's recipes? Oh, the memories of Swanee that comes to you. Alrighty. It's a little hard for me because it is heavy. But I'm going to try to disperse it all around. Just turn my pan a little bit. I've got my oven preheating to 350. I haven't made this in a long time. I might should have got Preacher come dip this out for me. It's heavy. I'm going to smooth it out and stick it in the oven. Now it takes a long time for this cake to cook. The direction says about an hour and a half. Got to be real patient waiting on this cake, don't you? Most of the heavy pound cakes, hence the name pound cake, they do have to cook that long. All right. Please don't stick. Please don't stick. I want my viewers to see a pretty cake. Okay, y'all, here it is. I'm going to put it in the oven. I'll get back with you when we go take it out. Oh, look here. Don't it look good? Y'all want to look at it? In case it sticks, at least you can see that it didn't look good in the pan. That it did look good in the pan. I don't know if you're supposed to do this or not, but I'm turning these things away. I'm so hoping I can wring the middle of this cake plate and not tear up my cake. Oh. I'm a little lopsided. Well, I might be a lot lopsided. I gotta move him over. Bless him. Well, I went around the earth to get that done. But y'all, it worked. Okay? Hey, Lord. Mama, what you think about this? Hey, at least it didn't stick. Our next plan for this cake is we're going to make my fudge icing to put on top of it. I'm hoping it's going to cook over here on the stove. Y'all go along with me, and then we'll drizzle it over this cake. And we're going to cut us a piece. We're going to have a glass of milk. It's going to be a good time. Okay, y'all, now we're over at the stove. We're going to make a cooked fudge icing to go on top of Mama's cake. Alrighty? I'm going to start out with 2 cups of sugar. I've just got a saucepan here. Whoops. Alrighty, 2 cups of sugar and 1/4 cup of just cocoa. Here it is. And a stick of butter. About lost him. He's over here at the side. I'm using real butter, not margarine. To this, I am going to slowly add 1 cup of evaporated milk. This stuff right here, okay? You'll hear me calling it a lot, like Mama did, canned milk. I'm just kind of lightly stirring it right now to get that sugar off the bottom of the pan, because it for sure will stick. Seems like you could get all the lumps out of your sugar and your cocoa if you just put a little bit of the 1 cup of milk in first. Here goes some more milk. So all in the world we put in here is 2 cups of sugar, 1/4 cup of cocoa, a stick of butter, and a cup of evaporated milk. And now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, which at Miss Jones' house is a cupful. Okay. I know that is a stainless steel spatula. I'm just kind of lightly stirring it, and I want it to come to a full boil. And when it does that, I'm going to let it boil for 3 minutes, okay? Do y'all see how it's changed now to this full boil that I can't really whisk it away? Okay, that's what we want. And we want to let this go for 3 minutes. Okay, y'all, this has cooked in this kind of a boil right here for 3 minutes. Actually, usually I remove it from the heat and add the vanilla, but you saw me throw the vanilla in there too soon. And now I just do a little stirring. There's a cake on here that I do called the Devil's Food Cake. Do y'all remember that, where we split the layers, put that white cream filling in it? Well, and you can buy like the bought icing to put on top of it, but this cooked icing is really good on that cake.
I think we called it chocolate cream.
Chocolate cream cake, yeah. A lot of y'all are making that because you're writing me about it. Well, this cooked icing is even better on it than the bought icing. But if you're in a hurry and you want to put something together, the canned icing is good for it, you know. I haven't had anybody ever complain about using it. To speed this up, Mother used to go over to the sink in a cold pan of water. I'd set this whole boiler down in it and stir, stir, stir. Okay, y'all, I'm just gonna pour this on here. I'm telling you, I feel like I do everything backwards for y'all. I'm just kind of pouring it a going. I'm gonna try to just coat the whole top, see what happens. Now I'm just kind of going around it right now and just picking up some of the fudge and putting it on the side. It's setting up good. Move fast right now when it starts setting up. Woo-wee! I can taste that glass of milk going with this cake while it's hot. People. All you people now. What's that song? All you people now. Love all your brother. And da, 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 da. Got to love one another. I don't know. Some of those 70s songs come back to my head and then they go right out just as fast. Preacher's watch the ball game. I don't know if he even knows what we're doing in here, but he'll know for too long. You see why I chose a cake plate that has this little dip lip on the side? I wanted to catch it. I don't want to lose none of it. Now, y'all, you can, if you don't want to do this big old from scratch cake, use this icing and make it just a yellow cake mix. That's what I like. Or you might like the white better, or a chocolate cake mix. And cook this, poke holes in that one single layer, 9 to 13. Cook this and pour it all over it. I'm telling you, what's the truth? It's good too. Alrighty, I'm gonna see if I missed any places. Woo! This is setting up good now. Look here, y'all. It's almost too pretty to cut, but here we go. Mama's from scratch chocolate pound cake coming right up. Longer this sits here, the more that fudge is going to sit up. All right. Woo-wee. All right. Yes. I can remember this hole when she done all this fudge on here. A lot of that stuff would run down this hole. Look at it. Woo! We would like make a beeline to grab that. I show you what I'm talking about. Woo-wee. Sit down in there. Oh, babe. Might just go ahead and have it. Now, it's good if you just want to make the plain cake, okay? Y'all, this is so good. I wish y'all was in here with me having a piece. It's not overly sweet. The cake part isn't. The fudge just tops it off. I enjoyed having this with y'all today, right here at Home with Miss Joan. At Home with Miss Joan, would you like? You know, whether you like it or not, okay? At Home with Miss Joan, please subscribe. Sure does help this old girl's channel grow. Won't you share with friends and family? You know, like your mama and them, okay? Comment right here and you'll hear back from me. You know, preacher, get back.